is only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. We're going to be doing a quick video for you guys today, going over the new detachment, Speed WAAGH. So Speed WAAGH, we made a list just to give you an example of kind of what you're going to be gearing it towards at the end of 10th edition. Going into 11th edition, completely different. So any of the stuff that you guys hear for the next couple months is all going to be geared towards 10th edition. The 11th edition is going to be specifically geared towards 11th edition. So in this video, all 10th edition. But real quick, before you guys get into the video, comment below, how many wounds is 36 bikes? Guess. High or low? 36 bikes with WazDakka and 1 Wartrike. How many wounds? Real quick, comment below. Then come back and watch the video. So comment, and then if you guys are new to the channel, appreciate click on the video. We were #1 Grey Knight player in the world, Chaos Space Marine player in the world, Death Guard player in the world. We're already #1 player in the world, or in the United States on Orcs. Not sure if we're going to get #1 in the world. There are a lot of good Orc players, but we're #1 right now on Orcs. So I'm loving Orcs. If you guys are new to Orcs, fucking love it. Can't wait for 11th edition. The new model WazDakka is amazing. We just did a bunch of videos on him. This video with the Speed WAAGH, we're going to be putting him into that and give you that Speed WAAGH list example, because everybody loves list examples on YouTube. So let's get into quick sponsors. If you guys are new to the merch store is up. Go check that out. We have mccauley. Go get a mccauley shirt before they're sold out. mccauley, all the new stuff. We have new models coming in daily. So go check that out. Appreciate it. And quick sponsors, and we'll get back to the list review. All right, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys want to support the channel, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll go over all of this stuff, as well as any of the links in the description below for laser lines, shirts, and gear is in all the description. So stay tuned towards the end and enjoy the video. All right, WazDakka. He is insane. 175 points, kind of expensive. We just did a video on him, so go check that out. But was he worth it? I think so. I think he's going to be worth that almost in every list. It's just hard to fit him in because a lot of lists we had were kind of fine-tuned. So being able to take out stuff and add him in is going to be kind of hard. But let's get over this real quick. This is Freebooter. We're not playing that right now. We are playing the new one, which is Blitzbird. We're going to make a video on that. Speed WAAGH. So Speed WAAGH, we did a video live on both of these attachments if you guys want to go over more in detail, but this one's specifically going to go over the Speed WAAGH. We're going to be making a list. We're trying to add in as much as we possibly can to test out to fine tune on the list that we're going to be bringing to an RTT, GT, or whatever it may be. But the Turbo Boostas, this is going to be kind of like a really huge test on how they're going to kind of lay out the terrain. Somebody commented in the video that it doesn't work on fly, where you have to go kind of like up and then down, which I think they're meaning like just vertically. So as long as you stay in a straight line vertically, you're fine. Ask the TO, send an email to some of the TOs of like FLG and like the major events or Games Workshop, and just see if, I mean, they're probably going to fact it, but like just see if they just mean like in a straight line, because then fly, you just have to measure up, over, and then down, but in a straight line, which I think is the whole purpose of that. Because the fly, if you think in fucking lore, they're 100 feet in the air. They're not going to go on the fucking terrain. Like, it's stupid, whatever. So I'm just going to go straight. I'm going to test it out straight, up and over, sue me, right? So that's what we're testing out. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if it's going to be up, down, if you're not allowed to do it. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. But, trucks work as well. So trucks being able to get assault on their weapons. So you're going to be able to advance up 24 inches in a straight line, not through terrain and stuff, but like straight line as far as you can, and then shoot with assault weapons. So all the guys inside a truck is going to be kind of nastily, especially with flash kits. So that's what we're going to test out. Yeah, so that is really going to be testing out the list that we're making. And then the enhancements, we're going to be adding this one, Def Killer Wartrike, that can go through terrain. Because if you turbo, you can just kind of turbo through the terrain and get a bunch of shots off. The other one, I don't think this one has 2. I don't think this one has 2. Okay, it does have 2. So the second one we're going to be adding is the this one right here. So 3d6 burners, super burny fuel. So this one means that like the Wartrike is going to be able to advance like super far and just get 3d6 AP2 flamer. So it's going to chaff clear a lot, ignoring cover, all that stuff. So all the bolters twin linked, and then the 3d6 flamers is going to be nuts, and be able to like auto advance 18 and still do the same thing and then charge. That's going to do a bunch of damage. So we're going to be putting that on the second one, and then the third one is going to be this one we're testing out. So the mech, you're going to be able to give rapid fire to a truck vehicle. So rapid fire one. So we're going to be putting flash gets or something into a vehicle so that we can advance super far, and then shoot. So here's the thing though, you can't get out after you advance, but if you move up a truck, let's just say 12, the mech can get out and then put this ability on it. Because if you go to the mech, let's look at the wording on this. So you go to the mech abilities. While this model is within 3 inches, loan up. But at the end of your movement phase, you can select the vehicle. Most of the time, it's a command phase. So orcs are weird. It's the movement phase. So basically, you can move up the bike. You can't advance and get out. But at least if you want to keep the mech nearby, the truck moves up 12, +1 to hit. So hitting on 4s. And then rapid fire 1. So you move up 12, get something within 12. All those weapons with the flash gets inside the truck are going to be rapid fire 1. So it's essentially 4 shots again from the truck instead of 3 shots. So you're going to get 40 shots, hitting on 4s, sustain hits 1 with all of the strats. So the strats that we're going to be testing out is the extra 2 strength. So basically, you're going to get strength 8, AP1, 2 damage. And then you're going to get this one as well. So you can do anti-monster, anti-vehicle 4+. So if you don't need this one, you can basically shoot those guys separately at something else. So if they move up, they hit on 4s, and then they wound on 4s with 6, 1, 2 into a vehicle or a monster. So you're going to be able to do a ton of damage with 40 shots. Hitting on 4s, sustain hits 1, and then wounding on 4s. So let's say 40 shots goes to, I don't know, 20 shots +5 from the sustain, which is going to be a lot more than 5. Let's say 10 from the sustain, so you're back up to 30 shots. 30 shots, 15 wounds on 4s, 15 wounds on a 4+ into a vehicle. 7 goes through, that's 14 to 16 damage on average without spiking. Seems pretty good. So 14 damage for 1 CP from a flash gets unit. So that's what we're going to be testing out. And then the fallback and advance is really good. This is going to be really fucking good to test out. And then this is going to be really good to test out. So all of these we're going to be testing out a lot. This detachment is really cool, really fun. Let's get into the list, guys. All right, so Cult of Speed, because we don't have the detachment in the thing yet. But the enhancements I actually wrote down. Okay. Enhancements, 10 points for the custom shock box. Which is going through the terrain feature, which we could put on this guy for the WAAGH Blast. That's the same amount of points. The mech has speed makes right, which is essentially the 25 points, so that's about the same right there. And then the extra 15 points should go on this guy, but we don't have 15 extra points. So I'm not going to be testing out the 3d6 web, which I really should. I should figure out what 15 points I should find in this list. Okay, so we got Death Killer Wartrike. Move through terrain features while he's blasting through shit. We have the Wartrike, which I really want to test out the Flamer. I have to figure out 15 points. But 2 of these guys leading the 2 bike units. We have a mech with the boosting of the truck. We have Zodgrod, because I still think Zodgrod is going to be really good. Him in this detachment, let's look at the strats real quick. So him in this detachment, your shooting phase works on a speed freaker truck, so it doesn't work with them. 1 orc unit is eligible to shoot and declare charge in turn which it fell back or advanced. So you can still fall back with aggression, shoot and charge, or advance, shoot and charge. So that's actually really good, because with Zodgrod, without the wall, he can advance and charge, but without the wall, he can't advance. He can't advance and shoot during the wall. But at least with this strat, outside the wall, he's still hitting on 3s with his Gretchen, +1 to wound with all of his guns. So you're going to be able to advance up, hitting on 3s with all of his pistols, 21 pistol, 23 pistol shots, and then +1 to wound, wounding most stuff on 5s, if not 4s. I think it's strength 3 on the guns. So wounding infantry on 3s, no, 5s, 4s, wounding vehicles on 5s, just for free. And then you get to charge him too, which he's going to murder shit on the charge. So that's really good with Zod. And then one orc unit getting the benefit of cover. So in 11th edition, this could be really good because Zodgrad is already -1 to wound. Him with the benefit of cover as well is going to be -1 ballistic skill and -1 wound. So him in combat with a unit, with a tank, let's say he tied up a vehicle or he's engaged range with somebody with a vehicle, the vehicle is going to be -1 to hit, potentially, we don't know, but -1 to hit, and giving them the benefit of cover for the -1 ballistic skill, he's going to be hitting them on 5s most of the time. So imagine a vehicle that's just going to put like 40 shots into him, and you're like, you know what, hitting on 5s, good luck. So that's going to be kind of dumb. So I think Zodgrad still with this. Oh, and he can get anti-monster, anti-vehicle 4+. So all the Gretchen just charging in and wounding stuff on a 4+. Seems pretty good. So yeah, all that works with Zod. So Zod's still really good. We have 10 boys just for the sticky. He's going to basically sticky, move around, sticky, more stuff, move around, sticky, more stuff. I had another list, which was called a speed list, with a weird boy. So maybe we can test out a weird boy instead of a second war trike. Who knows? We just have to throw it down. But 10 boys just for the sticky. We have a truck for the flash kits. We have 18 Defcopters because these guys in this attachment be able to just fly straight. Again, I think going up and down in a vertical line is what they meant. So vertical line, right? Yeah, vertical line going straight with the Defcopters going 24 inches. They can't do the flyover because you're advancing, so you don't get the mortals when you advance. But basically just 24 inches just cross everything and then just shoot backwards. So that is going to be really cool to test out. 20 flash kits with Zod. Flash kits. So 2 5-mans. I like the 2 5-mans because there's no really strats that you need for a full 10-man. Because you're going to be shooting from inside the vehicle. So you could put them in 10-man. But let's say you move up 5 or you move up 12. You get out 3. You shoot with 5 of them into one target, which is like 20 shots. And then you shoot another 20 shots because you're in the tank and you get sustain hits 1 or rapid fire. And then you can do anti-monster, anti-vehicle somewhere else. So like I like 2 5-mans for having the option. You can go 1 10-man if you want. But there's like... the strats aren't going to be crazy. I mean, the eligible to shoot and declare charge until you fell back is really good for flash kits. Flash kits getting tied up is not good. So that's really good for flash kits. So having 2 5-mans is good, or having a 10-man is good. And that's mainly it. But yeah, so like 2 5-man flash kits I think is more versatile, more utility. We haven't tried it yet, but we're going to test it out with 2 5-mans. They're both in the truck. Again, to go over the same thing that we just went over. 20 Gretchen with Zod, 10 Gretchen on the backfield to just get some CP, hopefully, and screen out a little bit. And then in this list, we have 1, 2, 3 war bikers, 4 war bikers, and a 3-man war biker. So we got rid of all the extra shit. Wasborn Blastajet is the WazDakka, so I just threw the points in there because they're the same 175 points. So it's not the jet, it's WazDakka. So WazDakka is 175 points. So 3-man, turn 1, going to be pretty far deployed. They're just going to kind of go out and do turn 1 secondaries or screen or steal C. Like they're just a cheap turn 1 action monkey unit. And then the other 4, you're probably going to have 2 of them in reserves. The other 2 are going to be led by the leaders. They're both going to be able to auto-advance 18 and charge. Auto-advance 18, shoot, and charge. So they're going to threaten really far on turn 1. And then the other 2 can be coming in from reserves. I'm probably going to be starting the same thing with these guys. Now in this detachment, if they can go in a straight line up and down terrain, they don't have to start off the table because you can start them pretty far back and kind of like advance up and shoot into like a defensive position. Or you can rapid 1. So basically put 1 in deep strike. The other 2 starting on the table. In 11th edition terrain, you can like you can deploy a lot on the table. But in 10th edition, I'm probably going to be deploying 2 of them pretty far back defensively and just auto advancing up and over shit. Because it's 5 inches up, like 3 over because of your base, and then like whatever it is horizontally down. So that's 5, let's say 10 that way, 10 that way, 10, 11, 12, 13, So you still have 9, 10, 11 inches, 11 inches after that. So going up 10, over 3, down 10, 10, 23, you have 1 inch after that. So basically you just go fucking like that over, and I think it's fine. Again, we'll wait for the test, but I'm going to be testing out like that because I think that's what it's supposed to be. But who the hell knows, guys? People are going to bitch about everything. So that's what we're testing out, the truck, and then all that. So this is just an example, guys. Maybe you want to put it on the table and test it out with me. But let me know in the comments below what you like about this, what you don't like about this list, what other things have I missed, what should we be testing out with this new detachment. Strats are really good. The new character is really good. We still have really good units. Orcs are really good, trust me. And yeah, battle reports coming up soon. If you guys are Patreons, you guys get to watch them first before they hit YouTube. And if you guys are members as well, you get to watch them on YouTube before they go to everybody else that doesn't support the channel. But no, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys want the merch, go check out the merch. Get the mccauley shirt. Hit me up at a GT if you guys are there. Come up and say hi. I have some Dirtbag merch to give out. Yeah, appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll see you in another video soon. All right, guys, thanks for sticking towards the end of the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the links in the description below, which we'll go over. But these right here, we have 3D prints of Cypher, Tech Priest, Phobo Libby, Combi Libby, Lieutenant, Calidus, Codiez, and the Lord of Contagion. All those are up for sale. Message me on Discord. All these widgets, the 6-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-inch, they pop out. Those are up for sale. The 9-inch widget, the 1 CP token, where you guys can keep track of the CP every single game. The token markers for Chaos and Grey Knights, they're poker chips. Those are really good for sticky objectives. And then also the wound gauges and the fuck you and fuck me tokens are up for sale as well. And we have a new sponsor, Snot Goblin Terrain. They are really, really cool. What's great about them is you can customize them for any layout. So if you run Games Workshop layout, or if you run WTC layout, you can run it that way. And the best part, it's super hard plastic, not going to break on you. And also it's all fully painted. So check on the link below if you guys want to check these guys out. We use them in our streams and they look super awesome on the stream, but it's really good to travel into all your stores and bring them with you. So check those guys out. Then we still have 3D6 Wargaming, where if you guys want some custom templates, you guys can click on these. And then our new and improved Rexar lasers, laser lights with the Dirtbag logo on them. These guys are at a lot of local GTs, especially in the Texas area, but these lines are, or these lasers are rechargeable. So definitely be picking this up. I'm going to be getting sent one of these so I can show you guys on the live stream and stuff like this. But you guys get the Dirtbags and the lasers rechargeable, so highly recommend the Rexar lasers in the description below. Look at this. Look at that line. It is so good. And it's rechargeable. At the top, it's got the USB. Just plug it right in. Good to go. This shit is legit. And lastly, guys, the merch store. This I love seeing at GTs. When you see it across the room, you see your own logo, which is so cool. It's the red, white, and blue. We have the hats as well. They're all flex fit with the Dirtbags logo on the back. I just love wearing backwards hats. But all of these are available in the Printify shop. It's print to order, so you can get all of these shirts, different sizes, different colors. We also have the old school stuff. We have the Nurgling. We have mugs, which you can fit your entire hand in, and some of the Grey Knight logos as well. So let me know what I'm missing. You can message me on Discord, but stay tuned. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, that'll come up last. So appreciate it, guys, and let's keep it going. What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are interested in joining the Dirtbag Nation over at patreon.com, you get a bunch of perks. What we did in 2024 was we really expanded. I had traveled a ton and I played my ass off in 40k. Right now we're ranked #1 best player in the United States on ITC rankings. We were the #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world this year in 2024. 2 years ago, we got ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world, and this year we're probably going to go into Death Guard, hopefully when the new Codex comes out, or Emperor's Children. But you guys, if you guys want that head coach or that coach always in your corner, just to ask questions, bounce ideas off, that's what the competitive Dirtbag and the Dirtbag Nation is all about. If you guys want to support the channel, you head over to patreon.com. You can join the Just a Car tab, which is $5 a month. You guys get access to the Discord Patreon tab. You have to be a patron to get into that Discord, and also I'm always there. All the other coaches are there. Basically, it's just such a good community over on Discord that you guys get specific access to it that only Patreons can get. If you guys want to bump that up, the competitive Dirtbag tier, you guys get to message me or another Grandmaster or another Dirtbag coach over the Dirtbag Nation to add unlimited questions, list ideas, list reviews, and bounce ideas off of. That's what having a coach in your corner is all about. If you guys want to bump up to the Grandmaster tier, that tier you get every perk under the sun. So basically you get access to Discord, you get one-on-one coaching, you get a call once a month if you guys would like to go over any RTTs coming up, any GTs coming up, any list reviews live over Discord chat, and also a special perk that Grandmasters get. If you guys want any video suggestions like we do all the time with these table setup that we just upgraded thanks to the Patreons, you guys get suggestions or battle reports you want to see specifically played live by a coach or myself on the next battle report, or a live battle report coming up on the Patreon. So you guys get obviously first access to all the videos. We post them first on patreon.com, but there's just a ton of benefits to having a professional coach that plays this game all the time at the very, very high competitive level in your corner at all times. And that's really what the Dirtbag Nation is all about, getting you guys better at 40K, the basics, and being good in your community. So if you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys in 2024, 2025. I am super stoked for, super excited for. If we really want to get a bigger studio going, that is going to be my focus in 2025, is really growing the community on YouTube and Patreon specifically. So thank you so much for 2024, all my Patreons. If you guys are interested in joining and want that coach in your corner, head over to patreon.com and support the channel. Appreciate it.